Welcome back to another video, Lightworker. School teaches us all about the immense power of the mind, but it never teaches the soul and the role it plays. We're not taught about the soul's pool of infinite wisdom. We're not told that we have a soul which holds all the answers to life's toughest questions. We don't learn that it's our souls that reincarnate over and over again and therefore hold the agreement we made before coming here. We don't know that our soul has already chosen its experiences, successes, failures, and life lessons. We mostly rely on the mind, and soul guidance is not a normal everyday thing for most of us, but the soul is just as important as the mind, if not more important. Without the soul, there is no mind. The soul knew that life on earth wouldn't be easy, and so it gives us clues and guidance to help us on our physical journey. As easy as it would be for all of us, the soul does not speak in human language. The mind can sometimes yell at us in communication because it's fearful, but the soul is quiet. It never yells, no matter what. Its communication is always subtle. It doesn't scream because it knew we'd get it wrong where we got it wrong. The soul already knows everything that will happen, whereas the mind only knows what has happened, so by relying on the mind alone, we miss the big picture. We miss important signs, messages, and any sacred form of communication. This doesn't mean the mind plays no part in receiving and relaying messages to us. The mind's job is to be open. With that said, here are 3 ways the soul tries to communicate with us. 1. Music and movies. This world would have no meaning without beautiful soul music. The soul knows the importance of music. It knows we thrive off of music and therefore makes it an easy and fun way to send us important messages through the songs we love so much. Music, because of its deep connections with the human brain, is meaningful and impactful. Have you ever had such a terrible day you turn on the radio and the music is just what you needed to feel better? Or have you felt stuck trying to make a decision and the lyrics of the song are exactly what you needed to hear? Our souls use the words of a song to relay messages to us because music has a way to our hearts. It even drives our actions and emotions. Movies work the same way. Many of us cry when a movie touches our hearts. The soul can sometimes use the words of a movie to communicate with us. Have you ever watched a movie where someone gives advice or tells something to someone and it's as if they are speaking to you? Some messages in a song or movie can touch your heart and cause a shift in you. And sometimes you can't stop thinking about what you've just seen. When that happens, it could be your soul trying to tell you something in words you can understand. 2. Numbers and synchronicity. Numbers are the most common way the soul communicates. How many times have you looked at the clock and seen 11:11, 9:11, 12:12 right when you were thinking of something very important? Regardless of the meaning you assign these numbers, they function to wake you up. It's no surprise that many people see repeated numbers right before a major life change or spiritual awakening. Numbers aren't just mere coincidences. They are the language of the universe. The soul also communicates with us through synchronicity. Synchronicity is a series of events that happen in a way that seems out of the ordinary. They are the "what are the odds?" moments. They happen when our inner and outer worlds align. For example, you turn on the radio and the lyrics to the song playing are the same thoughts you were just thinking or the words you just read on a billboard. Or you pray to God to show you a sign and something crosses your path and you know it in your soul it's the sign you asked for. Or you think about your crush hoping they'd reach out to you and a few minutes later, they do. What are the odds? The thing with numbers and synchronicities is that you must take note of what it is you were thinking before and when you saw the number or synchronicity. That's where the message is. 3. People and animals. People are messengers and a vehicle for soul communication. Everybody you encounter has something to teach you. You might come across someone who says the exact thing you need to hear. Or a total stranger who says something in a random conversation that inspires you to look at life a little differently. The soul also communicates with us through what someone says in a podcast, radio, an article, or even a video like this one. Animals are also very important messengers. We come across spirit animals every day, but we may not see them as such. Animals cannot speak, but sometimes their presence will leave an impact on you long after they're gone. The meaning you assign to different animals is highly personal to you. To get the message your soul is trying to communicate to you, You have to take note of when the animal crossed your path and how it was behaving around you. Was it calm or agitated? What was the first thing that came to your mind the moment you saw the animal? Did you feel as if everything was okay, or did you feel uneasy? That's where you'll find your message. Each animal has its symbolic meaning, and the meaning of the animal can be found in many places online. Also, intuition and dreams. We all know what intuition is, but most of us don't always listen to it. Our intuition is a powerful information source. It's our wise companion. Intuition is the unexplainable sensation that tells you to do or not do something. That's your soul trying to guide you to or away from something. Your intuition will never make you feel scared. It won't be loud, aggressive, or threatening. Your intuition is calm and subtle, no matter what the situation. If the feeling makes you feel afraid, you can disregard it as false intuition. Real intuition empowers you to take action. It never makes you afraid. Dreams are also a common way for the soul to communicate with you. At the end of a long day, it's how the soul tries to tell us important things after we've spent all day ignoring all modes of soul communication. When the thinking mind falls asleep, the soul comes to the forefront and leaves us messages. Dreams are symbolic, making them difficult to interpret, but intuition can help us figure them out. The scenario, the place, and the people in your dream all hold significant meaning. Dreams are a way to explore the hidden realms of the unconscious mind. They can serve as a doorway to new insight and information and reflect our true inner feelings. They can also show us the things in the shadows that need to be healed. We all dream and know the power of intuition, but we don't always pay attention to their messages. Your soul is always communicating with you, but it's up to you to figure out the meaning of the message. You are the only one with the power to know what your soul is trying to tell you. The soul will often use several of these ways to convey its message, especially when we keep missing the signs. When we're sent a message one way and we just can't seem to get it, the soul tries again, using another mode of communication. It'll keep trying until we eventually get the message and find the meaning behind it. The soul never gives up on you. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe so we keep making them. Thanks if you just did. See you in the next video.